Oh man, we got the power cell. So happy about that.
Guess that's my way across. Don't think, Aloy. Just do it.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
No, actually, every couple of months it moves and something else sits there, and I think maybe a bird drops a feather on it and the whole thing just, you know, shifts another 3 or 4 meters.
Glad that's over.
I think we leave that way. You make the assumption we leave going up. Or maybe we don't. Let's see what's in here.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Oh. That answers that.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
I mean, not everyone lived here, because we went to that... The one at the very beginning was where some of them went to die.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. But the last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around.
I want to hear these, but I guess you just gotta stand still when you get one. Where'd it go?
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. But the last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
This would be creepy as... I mean, I haven't thought about it, but at any moment there could be a machine around a corner somewhere. But you sort of get drawn into the moment where you're up here and you completely forget about that. Despite the fact that it would have been for Aloy, you know, her whole life worrying about machines and such. Just peering over the edge and one of them could just come up and push you off.
Evacuation happens so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... well... he died alone, and I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha... if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Man. Oop. Panz, pay attention. Okay, that's either these where I'm supposed to go. Oh, this floor is weird.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged, from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't
She went to do it
think-
herself.
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So, happy trails, Liz. And see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz,
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
that was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel, to care, to sacrifice, to believe in life, enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Maybe her body's somewhere?
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you... And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg... I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean... Elizabeth Sobek... There's only one. I miss you.
Oh, good. The audio one filled in.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this.
Shut up, Ted.
That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
That's all he has to say. Ah, what a jerkhole. I love how they named it the Pharaoh virus after him. It's his fault, douchebag.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. I was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
I'll get in there. There's definitely a room there. Hang on. Aha. Oh. I was about to say we just broke in, there's nothing here. There's a second door. Out jumps a Ravager. Is that it? Oh, good. It's a thing.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of 1,250,000,000 operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
What are we going to plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Oh man, don't tell me Pharaoh had something to do with the problem that caused as well. Like he hasn't done enough. I'm surprised he wasn't executed. Oh, Liz saved. Yeah, hid the truth. Pharaoh still got named after him.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored, you found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Come on. So good.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Yeah, makes me wonder if Ted screwed everything up. Well, Apollo, I think he did. Apollo never got used by the first set of kids that came along. So they had no chance of learning or something, so when they left, they just had what they could have been taught by Gaia. And she probably could have taught them a lot, right? Yeah, but it kind of explains some of the primitiveness, yep. Yeah, so not only did he, like, basically cause extinction.
What? When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the Alphas were in there.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say.
Oh, damn it,
This
Ted.
isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. And what I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted.
Yes, you are getting...
We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Samina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence have to die.
But they're just going to make the exact same mistake again.
Planting atmosphere.
And then he killed off everyone. So they couldn't spend the rest of their lives fixing it. Oh. Asshole.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Sun Ring. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated. Turned to dust.
Yeah, why wasn't he just...
Scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
Well, like I said, it's kind of Liz's fault.
Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Well, I mean, it's Ted's
Not
fault.
oblivion,
but
silence. Hope.
Liz made that deal with him when she showed him what Zero Dawn was going to be. And he, in exchange for him, like, signing the document and paying for it, she wasn't going to submit the whole truth. So he got to live because he paid for his own mess up. Ask away, Adam Sims, and I'll see if I can fill it in.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Master Override is so good. Hang on a sec. Yeah, I think that it's still written on the fossils. He said he wiped it, but I don't think he's wiped it. I think he wiped access to it, and that's why he killed these guys, because if he truly wiped it, he doesn't need to kill them. There's no way they're going to get the data back, right? I think he did it to stop them from trying to... because they could have figured out, maybe if they went and whatever, then they reconnect. Thanks, Blue Blue. Man. What a jerk, though, right? Well, in theory, it's salvageable, I guess, then, right? If that's the case. But there's one issue. No one's smart enough to know how to do it. A Gaia could probably get it back. Right, so what we're going to do is if Gaia gets back online. How many things are we missing? 3 voice data points. All right, so this is where I think this is where we.
Good.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Yeah, I think this is where we look down, and you can go that way to get to. That power cell you need for the armor. Oh, we can get the power cell for the armor. I'm blaming Aloy for that one. She's just like, nah.
That didn't sound good.
Try not to fall to your death. The master override doesn't override gravity.
Maybe it's Silas' fault for the foreshadowing. And how do I get out now?
You're here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy.
Why?
But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now, why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
You still tired, Chloe, hey? You're still tired.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway.
Yeah, she's a big girl now.
I was learning so much. Physics, calculus. You have no idea.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja civil war was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the Eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network. Secret access, empowering me to monitor all activity and communications.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot with my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late?
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature and usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
As they used to say.
You've done terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again. A few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically the same.
Really? So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence!
It's that simple.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
Oh, some audio files. Hang on.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time? Ah. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sundam's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
That was the first meeting. Second meeting?
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, Lucent Bahavas. Behold, as I promised you.
What manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Come before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
Nice, that's all the audios. We only need a couple more holograms too. Why don't we put on our own lance? His looks cooler. We've got 10 skills out of all of that. When did we level up so much? Oh, mount repair. Gross. No, all the frozen wild skill. Oh, they're frozen wild skills. Huh. Oh well. The looming shadow. I'm gonna wait on that one. I need to. Guess we get out of here, but
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the spire.
quick way down. I mean, there's definitely a quick way down. I don't want that one though. Like, there we go. All right. We need to go kill a stormbird. I want to make sure I've got enough stuff. I need some fireys. I believe I need some freezies. Let's have a look at our stormbird. So 2 blaze canisters on the back we might get to. The engines, we can pop them off. The freeze canister, it's a freeze canister on the very back. And that's the toughest one to get. The lightning gun, we just pop that off. Okay. So we want a bunch of those. Probably some damage. There's the freeze one. And the fire one. Okay. Oh, there's also the armor. Or maybe we should do the armor first. I think we should do the armor first.
Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the work...
Awesome. A lot of data points. Look at all those. That's heaps. Well, some of those would be maybe up in Frostland, I don't know. No, they're the... Well, ow. Anyway, I'm going to go that way and around. Hey, dude. What does the fox say?
So much for being careful. Did I put stuff on the new spear? Oh, mods. Can we put mods on this spear? Because she put the thing on it. I haven't even equipped the new spear, I don't think. Did I equip it? Oh, it auto-equips? Where's my spear? Well, this one can get epsilon overrides. Crafting? I've got this, but I've got a mod with spear damage. Well, it is worth a look. I mean, surely I don't put the spear damage mods on my bow. Oh, maybe you put it on your armor?
Oh, maybe I could have had it on my armor all this time.
Those clamps have the armor locked in place.
Then I could have, like,
Maybe
had
there's a
silent
way to
kills
power
on
up the
bigger
mechanism,
things.
Release the clamps. Only 2 more. Just 1 more. There we go.
I've already
Last
got
one.
spear damage mods, though.
All powered up. Now to get the dials in position. There must be some kind of code. These numbers. They must be related to segments of a circle.
Ninety, 73, 60.
Did it. Let's have a look at that armor inside. All right. Now let's see what we can do with this material.
Oh, it's the spear that takes mods as DLC. It's kind of silly that you can get the mods for it then in open world. Here, hey. Shield Weaver outfit box. Ancient technology developed by Aloy and stitched to Nora leather projects a damage-absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge when depleted. Well, now then. Holy crap, it made me invisible. There we go. Awesome. Aloy looks way more badass now. Yeah. All shiny.
Here's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche. Snow chill itches.
The shinies are not stealthy though. I think the shinies have nothing to do with anti-stealth. It's purely for our benefit. Alright, Aloy. Not stealthy looking? Yeah, that's okay. If it was really stealthy looking.
I know where I am. It's gonna give.
Be good. Be good.
I think I'm in the clear. Stay still!
Oh, you're kidding. I did all that work and then jumped in the water. Oh, that's so great.
There's the Scrounger's campsite, so the workshop can't be far. If I can find a way around the avalanche.
That's awesome. I wonder if I can get that that other machine. Pretty sure we won't get the watches as well. Like if I get those two birds. And I think that's kind of the process I need to do to get the birds. If I think if I try to get one, then try to get and wait. I was a bit worried about the recharge not coming in time and me getting slaughtered. But I think if we wait, too long, maybe the first bird will attack the other bird. I don't know now. Okay. Oh, on me. I had both of them though. nearest Stormbird.
No good.
So I need to get high ground on it so I can get that one off its back.
Not holding. Any lures.
Oh. I mean, big boy here did a lot of damage there. I don't think I got... Did I get one of those? No, I didn't get either of those. Huh. Too many mods, Panz. Too many mods. Sell your mods, Panz. No, they're mine. You know what, dude?
This won't go quietly.
Alright, you know, you've done a great job. You can live your best life.
Components in.
Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? This shield armor is ridiculous.
Done. No more lures. Now about this workshop. So Dervahl was behind these lures. Brilliant. And dangerous. Now to bring word back to Pitchcliff.
Okay. Surely there's a safer way down from here. There we go.
You'll be happy to know I found another one of those lures and destroyed it. Should be the last you'll hear of it.
By fire and spit, you went above and beyond.
I did.
How do you know there won't be any more?
The workshop where I found it was long abandoned. You're safe.
Good. My troops want to spit and shake your hand, as my brother would have. On behalf of Pitchcliff and my family, I thank you.
Maybe hold off on the spit and the shake. Oh, what's that other quest we had? Oh, let's go see the gasoline drinker.
Maybe I've spent too much time with you. I can almost feel the lightning in this.
And the taste, huh? Metal striking sparks along a sharpening stone, lingering. Here, touch it to your tongue, and...
Nope, that's your thing, not mine. You look startled. Are you okay?
I must leave. You should too.
Without a story? I brought down a stormbird.
You did. You're very able. And you're right. Ode is ode. But no more stories of the past. All told. All done.
Why? What'd you see?
Future stories. I saw an onrushing storm. The future comes hungry for man and machine. It will catch me, I expect, catch us all. So enough hunts, enough visions. I'll run, chase that teasing sun to the Forbidden West.
The Forbidden West?
I don't understand. I mean, not that I ever understand, but are you saying we should fear what's coming?
Oh, yes! Jungle on fire! Machine blue light dying out in the eddies of ashes. You, fallen, pale as snow flash, eyes staring open. The metal world, but not the one I sought. The future is a frightful dream, Huntress.
My name is Aloy.
I grew fond of you. Your curiosities and disbeliefs, Aloy. If you weather this storm, look for me. I like that.
Where? In the west? In the storm?
In dreams. Yes.
We're almost done. Trophies for Assis. Oh, he's leaving. He said he was going. That's kind of cool that he's actually leaving. Bye, dude. Hey, look, we got a house. It's going to be... We'll do the last of the Hunter's Lodge stuff tomorrow. That's not there. Oh, that's Frozen Wilds. Now we can drink all his gasoline. Yeah, that's. I don't think he left any. Yeah, today's been great. Maneater was awesome. This has been amazing. Still promising. I think I've got the games that we're going to be playing planned out. I think.